Hey, Cross Life family. Can anyone guess where I am? It's in our building, and this is the church office actually in our building. It's right outside my office, which is right behind me here. So this is my office, and this is the church office, but it doesn't look very churchy, does it? You know why? Unintended consequences. Hey, you may remember the famous Domino's pizza delivery guarantee of 30 minutes. It was kind of a policy and then became a guarantee, and it had multiple unintended consequences. Sales did spike for Domino's Pizza when they ran that guarantee, especially for college students who took advantage of it and actually gave bad directions to the drivers, and that's another story. College kids. But there were some serious unintended consequences to Domino's Pizza guarantee, and the biggest is this: driver accidents. Their drivers are so focused on the timing that they lost sense of the mission and of safety protocols. And actually, being a Domino's Pizza delivery driver became more dangerous than being a police officer or a firefighter, based on research and a $74 million lawsuit from a family that was hit in a car accident by a Domino's delivery driver. Unintended consequences. You know, we have unintended consequences here at Cross Life Church as well, and I'm standing in the room where there's one of them. This is supposed to be the church office, but we've pivoted and made this school storage. So many unintended consequences happening to us right now in our mission, and actually, they're really exciting. But they can be scary because we face them without planning, or I guess with some planning, but it's not happening according to our plans. So here's some of our unintended consequences as Cross Life Church enjoys an increase in numbers. Unintended consequences that we are trying to help new people connect to Jesus in new ways on Sundays that may feel unfamiliar to us old veteran Christians and believers. We're trying to help new people connect to Jesus through Bible teaching and Bible learning on Sunday, which is why I'm not with you right now. I'm with the Grow Group over in the living room, teaching them, helping them with their last lesson in Grow Group. And then we're going to start another starting point. So how do we do that? How do we give them the time that they need, which is more time than I can even give, and then give them the time after they've finished Grow Group and they become members here at Cross Life Church? How do we continue to minister to them and care for them in life groups when I have then moved on to care for other people? Unintended consequences. Also, unintended consequences of our staff, both at church and school, being overextended because of our growth. And then volunteers, trying to make sure that we're in compliance with volunteer needs and also coordinate with each other and work together because there's so many things happening in here at Cross Life Church. So I tell you what, here's my advice. Let's lean into these unintended consequences, lean into them and not be afraid of them. Why? Because when we have unintended consequences, that leaves God space to work. Like this behind me right here. Guess what? It is storming today. Oh man, look at those clouds. It was just raining cats and dogs. That's an unintended consequence oftentimes of people's day because we want good weather. But guess what? This is God's weather, and it takes us beyond what we would have planned for the day. And so unintended consequences are great. They're beyond our plans. Jesus once looked at his disciples and he said, "Open your eyes, look at the fields. They are ripe for harvest." So let's lean into God's unintended consequences here at Cross Life Church, and let's open our eyes. Church board, we need you as our board to focus on helping us open our eyes and open doors that God puts in front of us, where we find more doors and open those doors and keep us on mission. It's important that we have plans. We have our vision traction organizer. We have our budget. So we have a baseline, and we can agree that we're all in the same bus going the same direction. Board, we need you to lead that direction. And then staff, we need staff for implementation and operation. Finally, we need volunteers to do what might seem like little things, but volunteers, little things make a big difference, and you matter. Little things from plugging and unplugging coffee pots to spell checking, to making charts, to smiling and greeting, all those little things. If staff can give up a bunch of those and give them to you, And if the board can lead our bus to go in one direction, we are going to see many more unintended consequences from God. And I guarantee you they will be beyond our greatest dreams. So let's stay on mission here at Cross Life Church. And thank you. I love being your pastor.